Hello and welcome back to more Psychonauts 2. Last time we just ran around the base for basically the entire video. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember where I'm supposed to go anymore. It's been a few days.
Well, it's in your notepad. Your pause notepad thing.
Not that one. That one. See, that's right. No. Work in the mail room. Okay, there we go. Mail room. I'll grab some of these before I go in.
Yep. I mean, this is how I got a lot of early not arrowheads.
They're basically arrowheads.
Mm-hmm.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access.
Like, I thought they were arrowheads for a good while until I finally looked at it. It's like, huh. It's not an arrowhead. Well, okay.
I thought they were arrowheads until the game explicitly told me it was titanium. Which, to be fair, was very early, but I did collect a few beforehand.
I mean, the game explicitly told me, and I apparently completely tuned it out. Because I had no idea still. Hey, yeah. Hey, what's up?
Where is
Oh, it's
he?
back here.
I can't remember the last time I saw him.
Yeah, the hole in the wall. If you know, if it's a rat, it's a hole in the wall. And you just clairvoyance it, and you have to be near the hole in the wall. Other spots, there's usually a tell.
Okay.
So,
Everything okay in here?
question, is everything okay?
No.
Hi, Lori.
John
Clearly
Smith's new intern?
Oh, so you're the one not sorting all this mail.
Wait,
Better get all this
Yes.
mail sorted quick.
I mean, it's true, we're not sorting the mail.
So is there a correct way of doing this?
There is, but you can just brute force it if you really want.
Oh, I didn't even realize that there were... Okay, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I didn't realize that there were little...
Yeah,
you should probably do
this
it
takes
correctly.
Yeah.
Because I just started... I thought there were only the 2 pipes, not the 4 pipes above.
Yeah.
So you're right. There's a box. There's the boxes to your around you.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, so I did this wrong the entire time.
To be
'Cause
fair,
I
it
thought there
took
was
me a
only
moment.
2.
It took me a moment to figure it out when I first played. But when I did, it's like, oh.
Yeah, luckily it doesn't matter, I don't think. I don't even think
Oh,
it
you
matters
got
if you get
past
a
it.
certain number. Yeah, no, I literally brute forced it and it worked fine.
this package is
I guess that just means the mail is screwed up in my game.
Hey, this might be
Yeah,
important.
well,
I'd better
somebody's not getting their letters.
Technically, this is official Psychonauts business. I'd better deliver this to Truman quick. I'd better deliver
Okay, doesn't
No,
have
that's
anything else
funny,
to add.
mail.
back to Truman order.
Oh.
Ouch. That did some
I
damage.
still know who the rat is. Or the mole.
You should, but okay.
At the point that I'm in?
Yes, you should know.
Has it been explicitly stated?
Yes. In no uncertain terms.
What the?
Has it?
Yes.
Hey, you guys gotta check this out.
Either that or you're not as far in as I think you are, but I'm pretty sure you are.
I might be slightly before where I'm gonna get that info. I would ask you, but I have a feeling that it will spoil it for me.
Yeah, it absolutely would. That's
Brainless?
pretty.
What kind of sick monster would steal Nick's brain?
I mean, I think I know who it is, but I'm not certain still.
Well, look, I don't want to dwell on too much in the middle of the video. It's a very early game, so ignore that,
I mean,
especially
to be
because it's going to
fair-
become irrelevant by the time this video even goes up.
To be fair, though, at this point in the game, we still know who the mole is, so it's both relevant and not relevant.
Anything to you?
Isn't that where we sent Agent 33?
To investigate
Who's Agent
suspected
33?
illusionist activity?
Agent 33 is 2 days late with her status update.
I think they tell us the name of Agent
I'll
33,
get the jet.
like, right after this mission. I can't even remember who it
I'll
is.
stay here and protect the
Or maybe I'm misthinking and I'm confusing Agent 33
All
with
going on
Nick.
the mission?
We could use your
That's
help
also
to
very
plan
plausible.
Agent Forsyth.
And maybe the
I'm
interns
drawing a
will
blank on
benefit
it,
from
so
It's
I don't
not
know.
safe. Not while we have a double agent among us.
I'll take her place.
Well, I want to know who Agent 33 is.
Shockingly reasonable.
I bet it's Oleander.
Well, if you reconsider, meet us
I
on
feel
the
like if it was
jetpack
anybody
in the
here,
hour.
they would have said it.
Can't we just...
Like, they would have just
No.
said
Oh,
Oleander.
To the interns bay. Now. I've got some training exercises planned today that are both informative and safe.
Also, I like how no one
Last
else
one there
no
has to
one
be last
else
to
is
break,
like
Tumble.
gathering around. Hello?
Well, okay.
TV?
TV?
It was weird because your net's being weird, but I could hear the audio fine, but the
Those guys
video
took
wasn't
this
playing.
body back to the mail. I'm still
TV.
checking, so
It's fine now, but
He is my mentor, after all.
yeah, I don't know if you heard my comment where I said it's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
weird. Okay, so isn't it weird how like no one around here was like, why is there a dude on the ground?
But he's brainless.
They're already
What's
saying things.
happening?
Well, okay.
Heart anyway.
Well,
Excuse me, but...
they say things now. The weird part is how they weren't talking about it in the moment. Like nobody gathered around because those were head honchos that were together. As far as I'm aware, Sasha, Mia, and
Because of Nick. It's a huge deal.
what's the name of the girl?
Nick wasn't in the league.
The intern girl.
Which one? There's a bunch of them. You're gonna be more specific?
The intern, the teacher, the second to Truman.
I feel like I should know her name, but I don't. Well,
But
we're
yeah,
gonna
no,
find
like,
out soon enough.
she's
anyway.
literally. So yeah, she's literally. Dude, it's like at the tip of my tongue, and I'm forgetting it.
Oh,
But
I know.
there's her, and then
It starts with an F.
there was like Sasha and Mia. You would assume everyone would be like, "What is happening?" But no, nobody cared.
For you that one time, didn't he?
Side cards piling up. Turn them into side challenge markers.
Why don't you clairvoyancing the girl?
Oh, good.
Oh, you could.
The guy is the same.
Oh, it's Hall, so there
The
you
girl
go.
is different.
Learn something.
Yeah, there you go.
Where'd I get F from? Oh, well, okay. The app checks out.
Well, okay, she's
Oh,
usually the same, but it shows this random one-off that she loves this person, I guess.
yeah, oh, okay. And of course, this guy is still infatuated with bacon.
I mean, I can't blame him.
Bacon.
Look at your bacon.
No, I'm not.
I think.
I'm just a little kid.
Oh, maybe not. You know what? Maybe it's not that I thought that he. Maybe it's just I didn't
Wait
see
too long, you'll miss class.
Raz whenever I clairvoyanced him because it's kind of small. Ooh, this is like basic braining.
Yeah.
If I may speak,
You may not.
I like how there's a bunch of. It's feel like they're all the same thing, but you know what? Whatever. Illusion of choice. Let's go.
can I ask
Please hold all questions till the
They're all
end.
unique still.
Agent Foresight?
Well, it's not even.
Foresight. That's where it's from.
Oh.
Okay.
Experienced Psychonauts.
Mm.
So it wasn't totally
Do not
insane.
bring it up again.
Okay, yeah. Also,
Does class start?
it's
As
not
soon as you
really.
get to my classroom.
It's not really an illusion of choice. It's
This
just
isn't your
extra
classroom?
dialogue.
No,
You don't have a choice of doing anything. You're just
this
like
is.
getting
So
extra
are you
dialogue.
ready, kid?
No, I'm not ready, but I'm gonna say yes anyway.
And what are you ready for?
Save.
Honestly, you should have said no,
Oh,
just to see what she
you
said.
think the human mind is safe?
Pretty sure she would have just kicked me out. Made me do it again. Which wouldn't have been the worst thing ever. It's just waste of time.
Has she not read the mission debriefing and stuff like that? 'Cause she's still treating Raz like Raz has never done this before.
As far as I can tell, it was never written. Because Sasha was the one that was in charge of writing it. He's been busy with Lobato this whole time.
Hmm. Hey guys, you ready to see this one-off puzzle mechanic? It only happens in these two stages
And
coming up.
that is how you perform the
Yeah.
advanced psychic ability known as mental connection.
Like, I understand it would have been a bit of a plot hole, but I do wish it stayed around after this. It's a neat idea.
Yeah. Also would give more power to this
Sorry,
ability you're about
could
to
you
get.
repeat that?
Or more use, I should say.
Sorry, kid.
Though,
I
it does work on
want you
enemies,
to
I just
break.
never really used... Actually,
I'm off
I
to
started
the
using it
test.
after a while because I realized it was really good.
Norma, take over for me, won't you? You can practice with some of those loose ideas.
But Agent Forsyth, is it safe to leave all these thoughts out like this if you're not here?
Like how her name is
Norma,
Forsyth
please. It takes
instead
more
of
than a few
Foresight.
rambunctious children to
Ah, ha, ha, ha,
become
ha,
a
ha.
psychonaut.
We call that
Nice.
clever naming.
What are you doing, weirdo?
But I really
Okay,
like
so when I
that.
saw this cutscene,
Like, I didn't
just
even
me
question it
chronically-
until she started talking. I was like, oh, well, it's just normal now.
All right, Rapscallion.
so the thing is, like,
Okay.
does that mean canonically every
Let's
time he got a
explain
badge
mental
or a
connection
pin
extremely simply.
Let me guess.
He
or
made that
whatever, I guess it
pose
was a
and just
badge,
stood around.
he would actually pose?
Tangible
I
connection.
think it does.
Because I always thought that was just like, oh, in his mind he poses because it's like, oh, it's cool or whatever. But this makes me think the other, like, on the contrary, you know.
I mean, we're talking about somebody that kissed the brains whenever he found them lying around. He's clearly not normal.
Yeah, he didn't comment on how they tasted gross either.
Here's the steamer trunk.
So this is a stage where I think this is the first stage where you can do first time around without having to backtrack. I want to say, if you know, if you can find everything. There's a very select few stages that are like that. And to be fair, I only missed like a figment, and it was one that blended in very well.
Do it. You can just say so.
Some of the figments here, I don't think.
Shuts up.
Well, there'll be more soon.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
What the heck did you just do?
I said
Really,
come
we're
up with
supposed
the
to.
idea, not jump inside it like a hamster ball.
Well,
Sorry.
now we are the embodiment of, was this cilantro or the other one? No, we're the embodiment of delight. Yeah, we're the embodiment of cilantro.
Cilantro delicious, it's affordable and easy to grow.
So yeah, connecting ideas, this is only going to happen in the next two stages. It disappears after that. You just use it for movement, otherwise between
Yeah,
those.
which, I mean, the movement thing is still nice, but missed
It
opportunity.
is, but at the same time, it's almost exclusively used to gate progression.
What's the big idea?
Specifically, you're intended to max this out fairly early if you want to get completionism stuff, because I think this is the only thing in the game that's actually tied, like, only ability in the game that's tied behind actually ranking
Pretty
up
sure
more.
most of them are tied to like combat.
Mm-hmm.
I know cilantro reduces the risk of digestive distress, but it tastes like soap. And honestly, I'd rather have the gas.
Oh, wrist.
Hey, Raz. If you can change Forsyth's opinion of cilantro, maybe
Ooh,
you could
I think that's a
change
good
your mind
idea.
about the casino mission.
Ooh, I like good ideas. But I really like bad
she
ideas.
worries about us kids too much. It's taking years off of her life
True.
expectancy.
If you could get her not to be so worried all the time.
We could all go
Oh.
on a real Psychonauts mission.
I mean, you're interns, not
I don't
psychonauts.
suppose it would hurt to take a look around up there.
You're technically in
Just see if there's
HQ.
any, problems. Well,
I told you more would pop up.
I like those.
Good wisdom. Every brain acquires nuggets of wisdom along the way. Finding one will impart enough concentrated wisdom to gain an entire rank. So they're basically the equivalents of the side cores that you find outside.
Straight to the top, Raz.
Can I even connect this?
Don't do it.
It's not.
I mean,
No, you have to
I'm
jump to
gonna
the
kick
other
out the
platform.
Psychonauts for trying, but what the heck?
Connect those thoughts, young man.
Try not to
It's a very,
brain, Raz.
almost like a pointless collectible in a way.
Good of the mission.
No, you can't
What do I
connect
do
this to
here?
anything. You have to break it.
Destroy it, right, yeah. I remembered it after the fact. I always forget that you can still use the Psy Blast in there. It looks like you should be
This
lost.
was a terrible idea.
You can use, like, a whole bunch of psychic abilities at once. Like, telekinesis, you can use telekinesis and Psyblast and, like, pyrokinesis all at the same time.
hard enough getting him to give up wearing socks with sandals.
I always found this stage very bizarre in a way. Like, this is supposed to be a class, but it's also like
Frills in the cafeteria for sure. No more
like
imported
Forsyth, Hollis Forsyth, like let her brain still be completely out in the open at the same time.
Lady of Restraint Neurological Hospital. I think Hollis said she was an intern here once.
Like, where did Hollis even go?
Right there.
I always had my best ideas here.
Well, yeah, she's here, but like, why is she here during class? Like, what is the point of her coming here right now, sort of thing?
Maybe trying to change her mind is a bad
No idea.
Maybe they say it at the end of the stage, actually, and I just don't remember. It's very possible. Uh-oh, a
Figment,
bad
that idea
idea.
can blow up in your face.
I think that is a bad idea.
Okay, if this is what bad ideas look like, we should be fighting entire armies of them at all times.
So you can either kill these guys in one hit, or you can take a few hits to kill them. If you toss back their light bulb,
Oh, then I should get this back.
it shots
I
them.
don't need.
What do you get rid of?
Got rid of clairvoyance.
Oh, yeah, you don't need that for a while. You can catch them in midair, too. So if you catch them in midair, and then toss it back, they'll just die in one hit. They don't take a lot of hits now, but later on they're going to take like more HP.
I
Like,
really
there's
wish
some
that
like
after
slight
Raz
scaling.
said that just an army of bad ideas showed up.
That would be hilarious.
It would be, and that's why it should have happened. Don't read any bad ideas of my own. Alright, time
Also,
to go in
this
there,
is-
just all of them show up. It'd be great.
This is also the stage where I learned that these like glowing boxes give you help. Technically, other things I did give some slight misinformation where I said that only these things drop health. These things exclusively drop health, but there's some random stuff around the world that can still drop HP, like random destructibles. Honestly, these figments are kind of mean when you think about it.
I mean, like, that tree right there does not look like HP. Even if Intercris get an upgrade. Like, they're big, but they blend in.
Well, it's not that. I was actually talking about the ones on top of the ambulances.
I mean, no, those are fine. I didn't have any issues with those.
Well, I mean, like, I meant more like I didn't have issues with them either. I meant more like theoretically, they're kind of cruel because they really blend in. It's just like replacing a part of the environment, but they're not difficult at all. I think these are the only two emotional baggages in this stage, for the record. Because you see, yeah, there's some short stages in this game,
like,
and
this is a
they don't
surprisingly
have.
short stage. Which, don't worry, they're gonna get huge, but for now, they're still small.
Yeah, and it also depends on how you consider some of the stages too. Like you can consider
Just
this like
making
it
sure
depends.
this-
Like you
I'm
can
not missing any.
consider some stages of part 1, part 2. What?
Just make sure I'm not missing anything.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh my god, look at the size of that kid's head! Get him to radiology, stat!
Radiology.
Oh, I didn't sign up for no 2D platformers. So what are these shots? Like, they're clearly of Raz. Like, there's the one there that you can see his goggles.
Yep, they just took a whole bunch of random pictures of him, or X-rays of him.
You saved another life, Dr. Potts.
You know, it makes me curious. Do people just not? Are they not able to tell if somebody else is in their mind? Like even these like really high-profile psychics or something?
Doesn't seem like they know.
Is it a matter of like genuinely spotting them?
I think so. Like you either have to spot them or invite them in the first place.
Yeah, because
Although-
a part of me was thinking in my head, right,
The patient will
that
have full
like
recovery.
it would be very easy for, or like if you're like a low-level psychic, I figured maybe it would be hard to, or it'd be easy to, if like a low-level psychic went to like, you know, a high-level psychic might be able to figure it out. But no, it
not
just
really
turns out,
looking
as
that
long as
way.
they don't see you.
Like, either she's not as good as she lets on, or a total novice is able to break into her head without noticing.
Yeah. Also, these These brains
Apologies.
genuinely looked like, when I first saw them, I thought they were
I thought they were figments. Yep.
This is the room right here that I lost. I think this is the room right here that I missed a figment. I wonder if you'll be able to get them all. I know the one that I missed. I won't mention it.
And we got another new gimmick here. Half a mind!
Mine.
This little guy's lost his mind. Half of it, anyway. If you can reunite him with the other half, you'll gain a whole brain of mental energy. I'm absolutely going to be targeting these things because we are very squishy early on.
Yep. So they obviously replaced getting the brains in for the kids. So yeah, they replaced that. Okay, you got the figment I missed. That one kind of blended in. I didn't even realize it.
I missed one here, but that wasn't it.
Death equals victory.
Yes. I mean, when you think about it that way, yeah, I guess that is some sort of roundabout victory.
I know that's like the intended method to get through this stage, but to me, a part of it is just really funny because I like to imagine that like Raz accidentally is just screwing around screwing with someone's mind just because he's like trying to collect all these like random figments and stuff that he was taught, to get all sorted out and fixed when you're in someone's mind.
I think it was this one in this.
Maybe if I move some
You'd be missing it for about the same reason that I missed the other one too.
Well, it's because there's this vault here. I just completely focused on
that too, yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Potts is the pits.
Yes. Okay, so this is just the outside of the hospital that we've already seen. But now there's people in it.
Stressed Hollis,
Yes.
writing. She ate an entire apple.
Wait, she's a doctor. It's not a problem. She's keeping herself away.
Oh, no. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. The Forsyth method. I assume that's her superior. Maybe she was a nurse?
Probably like that Dr. Potts, or whatever his name was.
Yeah, maybe she was a nurse or something.
What is that scribble that he has over there? Just random page.
Good question. It almost looks like mustard fell on it. Now he's being look at it. There's your thumbnail right there. He's being mischievous. He's like, hey, this is my method now.
Yeah, I like how if you look over on the tape, by the way, you can see the little black marks. Like he was just literally writing on the tape. That's it.
He's like, oh, Journal of
Oh,
Nerves.
and he's been found out.
The Potts method. And she's mad. She's like, oh, that was my method.
Changing minds through mental connection.
Uh-oh.
Good thing you can just buy books on this.
I know, right? It's almost like we're doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
Bet the gastronauts don't have to pinch pennies like this.
I mean, you said you don't really care if you end up missing stuff.
I really don't, especially in these first few levels.
Yeah, these stages like this are so short too, so like coming back here is very fast to get all sorted out.
Safety is the most important thing. And it's not just because a lawsuit would bankrupt us right now.
Nope, it's exactly because of a lawsuit and bankruptcy.
Experience for them, but it's too risky. What if I let them go and the worst happens?
No, you never bring... No, okay. I actually disagree with Hollis here. You should never bring an intern out onto a very high-profile mission. Bring out all your other Psychonauts. Interns are like the last people you'd want to bring out. I don't even know why she's considering it.
I mean, she's right there. It would be good experience. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's good experience, but she's right in the sense of, like, it is way too risky. Not even money-related, just in general, it is too risky. Also, it's really funny, because if you consider the fact that we mentioned how, isn't it weird how I would be careful when going through this. I would just collect the figments before you accidentally solve the puzzle.
What am I getting to? I'm getting to death. Well, I'll be fine then.
Death equals money.
Well, I'm going to die. That's all there is.
But yeah, no, she's like not paying attention here too, so her eyes are closed. And I think Raz, if you go up to her, says literally like, maybe I should like just not wake her up.
Solve her money problems. she's gonna need to accept some risk.
I definitely could not handle that
Yeah, her eyes are
stressful
closed.
casino mission right now.
Hey, what's
I
up?
don't want to bug her in her quiet place, especially when she's pondering big ideas like death.
Yeah, see, he's like, I don't want to bug her,
Stuff.
sort of thing.
Those people who
I'll be honest, this puzzle took me a really long time to figure out, mostly
It
because
didn't
like
take me long to figure out, but I really wanted to hear like all the combinations.
I ended up hearing essentially all the combinations because I was very confused on what exactly I was supposed to do.
everybody
Did you
knows
miss a
The
figment
rest spells
in
it
an
out
earlier
for you.
section?
I must have.
Ah, it's
Oh
funny.
no, there's one right there.
Oh, wait, I thought you collected that.
I did too. Oh, where's the that delay with socks and sandals?
Whenever I see socks with sandals, it reminds me of my favorite German
I'm scared.
college
I
professor.
don't want to listen to this anymore.
But that's not going to help us go in that casino.
No, that is not interesting. Ooh, can you associate socks and sandals with death?
I mean, I'm going to now.
I'd rather die than wear socks with sandals.
I
Okay,
never
around
went
death and
that far.
mushrooms.
I think I did death and mushrooms. I never did something like that convoluted, though.
We really need to deal with the mushroom growth around the quarry. It's just not safe.
She really thinks that the mushrooms are gonna kill him. What about
Death
clean and death?
and delight.
I just got the strangest urge.
Oh, jeez.
Go outside and kill some ants. Must be from hanging out with.
What about germs in socks with sandals?
I mean, that shit better have a reaction.
It's just that socks are so absorbent. You shouldn't have them exposed when you're on the street.
What about stress in mushrooms?
I mean,
Are you
I can't
solving the
imagine
puzzle?
what these have together.
People hate
Wait, what is this?
but everybody hates socks with sandals.
I think the only way to get Hollis to take
Oh, she didn't even comment on it.
Like, I was like, socks sandals, it's cilantro. Good luck.
Disgust and stress. Do that one.
I know cilantro.
I'm
reduces
disgusted
the
in
risk of
stress.
digestive distress, but it tastes like soap.
What's the stress again? Was that- was that here?
It's or stress is at the way beginning, so you have to go all around these
Oh,
thoughts.
yeah, I see it. Oh, well, crud. I gotta go
Ah.
back.
See their socks out in public. Ugh. Why do people think I want
Disgust
to
with
see
stress.
their socks
I
out
want
in
to know about it.
If I could just get Hollis to be less risk averse.
It's risk and money, for the record, for everyone who
Yeah, I
doesn't
know.
know.
de-stress?
I mean,
You don't
Raz
want
makes
one
it
of those
painfully
gross
obvious.
type A personalities.
Yeah. What about stress with delight? Did we do that?
Kidding. If I wasn't worried about something, I wouldn't be me. It just means I care.
I thought she'd be like, I'm delighted that I'm stressed.
Like,
Mushrooms
mushrooms?
with cilantro?
Do add a savory
No, sure. Put the foods together.
There was a way to connect money and risk.
Oh, he actually
No,
just says it
Riz.
right there. Money and risk.
And nothing bad would happen.
Well, I gotta connect him again because Raz cut it off.
Gosh darn it.
idea for a new omelet recipe.
I think the only way
Ooh,
to take on
cilantro with mushrooms.
is to get her to associate.
What about
risk
cilantro and
money.
germs? What about stress and germs? I'm just thinking of all these like combos that I've
Oh, I know.
never
Really
seen
need
before.
to clean them thoroughly before cooking. I should
This is like the only time you ever get to see something like this anyway, so...
Exactly.
Cilantro. It's the only way to kill germs.
Cilantro and money?
Ooh, that's a good one. We haven't mixed anything with money.
By cutting cilantro from Taco Tuesday budget.
What about stress and money? No, that's actually just it's simple. I guess you could do it. What about socks and sandals with money? She really hates socks and sandals.
Like, I just figured out how to save some money.
What about germs and money? I want to know what that one is.
Sandals is just rich people trying to show off how they can afford fancy socks.
Okay, interesting.
I just remembered how dire the
Oh, yeah, okay, so
Psychonauts
germs and
are.
money.
Who am I kidding?
Yeah, I want to see germs and money. That's a very odd one.
Do add a savory
Odd combination.
any dish. clean them.
I think you
can
have
I
to
get
go
down?
the other.
Yeah, I think I'm stuck.
You have to go back. You have to go back. You took the wrong path. You're supposed to take this like little path that you're doing now.
I should really use soap when cleaning my produce, especially the cilantro. It's the only way to kill. I always wash my hands after handling cash. You don't know where those bills have been.
Okay.
Interesting. And the others, or should we
What-
just end it off?
Let me think.
I just remembered how
Have we mixed? Is there anything else with money that is worth
Mushrooms?
doing? Mushrooms and money?
But I still worry we've got
Did you discuss in money?
I don't know if I did.
Oh, you
well,
have to
you know what?
reset
Let's
it.
do discuss in money.
Yeah. Disgusting death. I think that one's already been a thing.
It is the root of all evil, after all.
It's true. All right, now go backwards and mushrooms.
I wonder if any of the mushrooms in the forest
Oh
are
jeez.
viable.
Oh whoa. That was... Ah.
Okay, unless you have any other ideas, I think I'm just gonna solve it.
Delight with money. That's all I can think of is final combination.
Mushrooms really do add a savory.
If you obviously can even connect them, which I think you can. Yeah. Okay.
I'd never say this out loud, but the truth is, I really just want money.
Interesting.
Okay, Mr.
Didn't know she
Krabs.
said that. All right, so now it's time.
Yeah, and then it's time to.
Wait, have we done money and death?
Money and death? I gotta go all the way back. You know, fine, it's worth it.
You can just drop off of it. Look, I thought of it last second, and I was like, wait a minute. What about money and death? That's a really weird combo.
Okay, now we did this.
Ah, okay. She's just stressed about it.
There was a way to connect money.
Okay, we're doing
Yes,
that now,
Raz, I
Raz.
get it.
I hate it when any game does this for the record. They don't shut up after you're just
Like,
screwing
it wasn't
around.
an issue the first time, but good grief. Oh, everybody hates socks.
Figured out how to solve all our money
It's true.
problems.
I know I don't really need to read those down anymore now that they can actually be seen, but...
It's funny because you did risk with gambling, and then immediately she was like, wait a minute. Or, no, you did risk with money, and then immediately she was like, gambling.
I mean, that's kind of stupid association that we would make. Risk
Yeah,
money.
exactly.
We're like, let's go to the casino! I'm gonna run a bit!
And now she's got the
She's a
casino in
good
her
person.
head. You should check to make sure you hunt that stage, because if you did, there should be a little check mark next to it. They're very nice, and like they have a little check mark next to all the
They
stages.
had
you
all the
finished.
figments at the very least. But yeah, I'll check it once.
I think there was only the
It's
2
over.
emotional baggage. There's only the 2 half a minds. I think then there's just the figments. Oh yeah, and then there's
all
the
of
2.
them even doing? Were they just like hanging out in that one room? Did that room even exist?
What gives?
I guess they were just sitting there, just hanging there, telepathically. I was gonna say telepathically. That makes no sense.
Out in the field.
You mean we're going on the mission? For real?
Isn't that dangerous?
You know what they say, Sam. Nothing ventured, nothing brained.
I don't think that's what.
Let's roll.
Heck yes!
To be
Yeah,
fair,
we're gonna
she's
roll!
to be fair, she is being a little too enthusiastic now, but it's nothing to raise alarm just yet. It only becomes an alarm, I think, in this cutscene, where you can tell that there's something is definitely wrong.
But if you feel that it's safe, then it must be.
It's crucial they find out what these delusionists are up to at the casino. If you had a tactical
Delusionists.
plan, I'd say our probability of mission success has risen 35%.
What was our original success rate?
I'll take
Was it
0. So it's 35%.
Lady Leptopus.
We're almost there.
Agent Forsyth? How are you feeling?
Lucky.
Perfect.
Uh-oh. I don't think their organization works on luck. Those eyes are scaring me.
Identity. We've secured a high roller suite to use
Lady
for
Luck.
High rollers, he say.
Now, children, you are.
This is such a... It's so weird how this is like... I understand the whole no psychics thing, but at the same time, it's like, why would they even have, like, places for psychics to hang out in? If you're not even allowed to go into the casino itself, why would there... Why would... At that point, just ban psychics. Just be like, no, you're not allowed in here, period.
Hey, Sasha, anything else? No. Okay.
I'm just
Oh,
curious
where
to
does it
see.
show in here?
Yep. There you go. If you go to levels,
Okay. Yeah, there's a check mark. Okay.
and a check mark, which means you've
Oh yeah, what do
finished
I
the
have
level.
here? Mental connection is what I need next, I think.
Yeah, you need to be rank 30 is the important stuff.
And then you'll now
Though
free
you
knuckle
showed me
sandwich
how
extra damage.
absolutely amazing maxing out pyrokinesis is. What rank do you have to be to
It
max
really
that
is.
out?
Like it's not amazing early on, but once you start dealing with hordes of enemies, it's so good.
What rank do you even have to be to upgrade it?
20. That's
Also,
nothing.
Also, of course, Psy Blast is going to be just naturally good. Honestly, Melee is also very good because it's very fluid.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of pointless. The last upgrade in Telekinesis is good theoretically, but that's like
it's a good
it.
one in theory, but the others are just better.
Yeah.
And Clairvoyance, it's a good one for the last one, but rank 102.
Yeah,
that's
honestly, Clairvoyance has I found no point to ever level this up. I'll be honest.
I mean, honestly, I could see rank 3 being really good for once that particular enemy shows up. You know the one.
Yeah, but even then, I'm
even
kind of like, yeah. Powers are no longer restricted by cooldowns. I assume they're speaking specifically for Clairvoyance. Like, Clairvoyance cooldown means nothing. Unless you have no cooldowns in Clairvoyance. In that case, that actually be potentially very broken. We've just been undervaluing it. But that's also the very last rank, which usually requires you to at least be like 20 plus. So you're going to want to get other things at that point.
Yeah.
Just make sure to disable the main fan, because my position is close.
This was another reason too, for the record, why thinking of something to level up was so difficult for me, because I knew I needed to get that dark power up, and I had no idea, like, to connect to the dark stuff, and I had no idea how long it would take to get to that rank and how many points it would take and all that sort of stuff. So it made me so hesitant to level up anything.
Do they have anything else to say?
Oh, that's it.
Okay, well,
maybe we should
I'll talk to the students around and we'll end the video because I'm going to get thrust into plot stuff if I go on.
Yeah, it's a lot of plot stuff at that.
Nothing. I just
made her love gambling.
It's basically get ready for the next big level. This is the first big level of the game, I would say.
You are going to be in so much trouble.
I don't know if it's going to be one we'll be able to finish in a part. We'll have to see.
I'll tell you what I'm not doing.
Kind of goes for all the big levels, to be fair.
Yeah. To find out who's maybe not going on to the next round of Pop Gladiators.
I mean, the TV's not working at all.
TV.
I'm starting to hate this thing.
TV. Why does everybody want to get rid of brains?
You sure you should be making drinks? Agent Forsyth is right over there.
I don't think Agent Forsyth cares.
Lighten up.
Actually, I did eat.
I don't think she has the ability to turn around. Even if she did, she wouldn't see you. Her only thought right now is on going to gamble.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I'd like a small tumble in the net, please.
What's that?
I think it's a circus drink. My parents would talk about
Ooh,
having one at the
I wonder if that's an actual circus drink. What is it called again?
Does he repeat
Just
it?
wanted y'all to know that Agent
Nope.
Forsyth is.
Ah.
Why are you telling us that?
Can't you tell?
I was gonna Google it to see if it was real.
I mean, I'm
well,
sure
the new line of dialogue, so it was kind of worth it.
Yeah, I need to go talk to everybody else again now.
Give me a drink.
Off to the mission, Agent. You know the rules.
Give me a drink.
That's
okay,
the
that one
mission,
is.
Agent. You know the rules.
Give me a drink.
Oh, I can't talk to her.
You know the rules.
She's fine. She just needs a little space.
I cannot take my eyes off this train wreck. You are going to be in so much
Yeah, that
trouble.
part's the same.
She's fine. She just
Okay,
needs a
now
little
that-
space.
yes.
Don't you think we should all be focused on the mission right now, Morris?
Aye. Forsyth's got it. She's always in control.
Don't you
Perfect.
think we should all be focused
Yeah,
on
All right,
the
well,
mission
Morris
right now,
is
Morris?
stupid. Good to know.
What are you doing in there, Sam?
When Agent Forsyth finally blows, this will be the only safe place.
You know what? You might be onto
What are you
something.
doing in there, Sam?
When Agent Forsyth
Is that
finally
Psychic's mortal enemy, Glass?
will be the only safe
You know what? Maybe it is. I mean, whenever I try using any psychic abilities, I can't get through it.
Well, if that's the point, then if glass is their, like, mortal enemy, then how about this casino employs glass everywhere?
It's not a breakdown. She's just strategizing.
I like to think canonically she's in here because she just wants to skateboard.
Maybe.
Because it's just like a little tub.
Oh, yeah,
I am getting ready for the mission.
oh, okay, that is everything we can do before plot hits us. So,
There's gonna be a lot of plot to happen. I like plot.
yeah, well,
TV.
Whatever.
TV.
Yeah, what was?
Calamity,
Oh, was that it? Calamity Fizz?
No, that's not it.
Aw.
But I will Google that, and I'm not gonna tell anyone about it.
All right, well,
Google
we'll
it yourself.
We'll see y'all next time when we do plot. All toasters, toast, toast. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Right then.
Also, it's not real.